The idea of, if you're a small farm, you're more sustainable than a large farm, I'd say that doesn't cut it. It all depends on the practices they use to grow their food. When you're a medium to a large size farmer and you adopt some of these new technologies, you can see the aggregate effect of these changes are substantially higher. There's three different aspects that we look at when we're talking about sustainability. You're aiming to respect the environment and grow what people actually want to eat and make money doing it. So one of the big things that we've adopted through the years is trying to figure out, well, what's science saying about different production practices, different tools we use? We've implemented quite a few different technologies. We have a new technology in each of these storage bins to make sure that they're not heating up because of high moisture or high heat. It notifies us so we can actually take it out of that bin and move it to dry it out and make sure it doesn't rot. We can ensure that we're not going to have any waste when it comes to the food that we're producing. We have a technology now on our sprayer. Each individual nozzle is hooked up to the GPS, so each nozzle turns on and off as you're driving down the field to make sure we're not putting more herbicide that's not needed on the land. Something that fundamentally changed kind of the progression, especially on the environment, but also on the profitability side, was the ability to direct seed. So by having the direct seeding system, you're putting the seeds directly into the soil and you're not disturbing it. You're not rolling it over like the farmers of the past did. What was happening is you'd till the soil up and then it'd open it up for erosion from the wind, from the water, and then it'd go away. It'd end up in a bush. We want that soil to stay there and be there not only for my farming, but for my son or my daughter or my niece's generations as well. And we plant many different types of crops on our land, but we also have egg farm. And the biggest benefit from that egg farm to our land is the fact that we get to put that manure that those birds make and put it back onto the soil. And that increases soil fertility and reduces the amount of other fertilizer that we need to put on that soil. So one of the practices that we did with our poultry barn is actually put in solar panels in an effort to reduce the amount of energy usage. I think the biggest thing for us is how we're growing more food. At the end of the day, we want to grow food for others. We're a family farm. We've been farming for over 100 years. And I hope the farm goes into generations into the future for hundreds of more years.